just start the show whenever.
Yeah, you can do your
Someone might
secret.
say something funny.
I know we're always funnier when we're not recording
because we're not pressured to feel like we have to talk
on all the time. I get so nervous, even shit-faced. I get so nervous.
Well, it's good because all that stuff that isn't our episodes that we record now becomes bonus Patreon episodes.
That's right. What?
Yes.
Patreon.
The ones that
do we have any
so
Patreon
funny.
followers yet?
No, we don't.
No,
But that's fine.
You need to like maybe do like your tits and like right. We have Patreon and then use that.
Yeah, well, Dawn is the one with all the sugar daddies.
Yeah. I'll get it.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
But Dawn, are you going? So are you going to be editing the extra episodes?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, I've been
busy
because if not, like I'll do
PA
it.
day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Like,
if not, like I'll do it just so that they get up on Patreon.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to take a crack at it first, you can. Because I have been like busy with Caleb and stuff.
Yeah.
So
okay. I just didn't want to like
take
step
a
on
look.
toes. I didn't want to step on toes.
No toes are being stepped on. Don't worry.
All right.
So like all I'm hearing from you guys are little chipmunky.
Really?
Yeah, you were all together talking, and it was just like.
Well, we understand each other, so that's all that matters. You weren't even involved.
Understand. I wasn't. I was just like watching like a creep. What is that when you watch like cuckold? What is it? Like when you're
it's called cuckold.
When you yeah.
Or with just a creep. It's cool.
It's all good.
It's all good. That's my kink. I watch you guys.
Okay, so who are you the husband to?
I'm a wife. I'm a female.
It's normally the husband that watches the wife getting
It
railed.
is,
but I mean,
like,
I guess it could be
but,
the
like,
wife watching the husband
what-
get railed.
So what's the female version of a cuckold? Like a cuckoo?
I don't know.
Is it a universal term?
Maybe not.
I'm gonna go to my mind palace.
I'm looking right now.
Okay, female version, not of a hustler. That's a song. Of cuckold.
It's called
How do
Cuck
you
Queen.
spell-
It's called Cuck Queen. It's a
That
female
sounds-
cuckold.
Is yeah, it's cuck queen,
queen.
I guess. Cuck queen. A female cuckold. I'm a
So
cuck
we just
queen.
learned a new fact.
That's right. Every day here we learn.
This is a very
That's-
educational.
It's so
system we got going on.
educational.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun.
Learning. People say learning can't be fun. It's fantastic.
The more you know.
We know. I wish my camera was on. I did it too with you guys.
Fucking
All right.
Jesus Christ.
What?
My mouth.
What?
My mouth. It's
So
so
really
annoying.
aggressive out of nowhere. Fucking
I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
Okay,
I'm like,
it goes doo-doo-doo-doo-doo in my like headphones really loud because it's like USB not registered anymore, and it
I thought you were yelling at me because I was taking
No.
a drink.
no.
Jesus Christ, Sonia.
It's like
Fuck.
I like go deaf because it like makes a really loud beeping sound in my ear to let me know that it's not there anymore, I guess.
But I mean, that's good. At least it tells you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually I won't be able to hear it because I'll be deaf anyway, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm getting there too. I'm blind, half deaf. Like I'm losing it all.
I'm just a few years ahead of you. Don't worry. Whatever you're doing, I'm already there. It's okay.
You don't have as much gray hair and white hair as me. Don't even.
I color my hair
Okay.
all the time. Okay?
Yeah, but
It's
still,
always colored.
if you went natural, you wouldn't have as much as me, and you know it.
No, like this much is natural. People
That's,
can't see.
That's where my
because-
white starts, and then it goes gray.
No, actually, I only have like 6. I check all the fucking time like it's a disease.
Mine's my
all
whole
day.
head. When's my whole head? I started at 17, you guys. Thanks to my mother.
I don't know.
It's a genetic
happens.
One day
Yeah.
I'll have like a whole head of gray. Like, what's the average age of
60.
like gray? No, when you start
No.
going gray.
I don't know. I know my stepmom started going in her 30s, I think. Which isn't going to affect me genetically, but I know that's when she started. My mom, I don't actually know because she used to like religiously go get her hair done like every like month. You know, every 5 weeks, she would just religiously, like my entire childhood, like she was dark brown, but she went and got her hair done blonde. So for my whole child, so I have no idea. She's gray now because she's not going to the salon. So you know, I
Google
don't know.
says-
I don't know when it
like,
started.
okay,
So let's see.
Okay,
Google.
Google says typically white people start going gray in their mid 30s. Asians are late 30s. African Americans are their mid 40s. Lucky bastards. And then half of
In
all
one
people
way.
are significant amount of gray hair by the time they're 50. Well, like they say, like black don't age or whatever, which like
That's
is
not
amazing.
the saying. The
No,
saying
that's not. It's black don't crack, but
That's
yeah.
right.
Whatever.
I feel like they say they don't. That's like, I think that's like any people that aren't white. White people are just so disgusting that we age quicker.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just like our.
Well, it's the sun, right? I
Yeah.
feel like that's the main component. The sun ages your skin, and
does.
we just burn and dry out and
like raisins.
because we're left in the sun too long.
We're dehydrated. Just yeah. Like SpongeBob when he goes out, like when he visits Sandy.
It's so good.
I love air.
It's a good episode. Like
It is. I like it. It's from the beginning,
Oh,
way back when SpongeBob.
the guy from SpongeBob was in some like B-rated horror film in the 80s.
Look at
I
that.
can't remember what it was called, but I saw it and I was like,
Summary.
that's the guy that does SpongeBob.
What did I Google it?
No. Hold on.
I will Google. Like, don't tell me to Google. I'll Google everything. That'll be my job today. Just Google.
Google's like my best friend. If Google ever wants to come over for tea and coffee, they should bring snacks, but they're welcome.
No,
I just
no.
don't understand how we can have all this information at our fingertips. Like, I constantly am fact checking myself, right? Constantly. I'm like, I heard this somewhere. I need to fact check. And so I go to Google and we have all this knowledge in front of our face, and people are still so stupid and will argue out their ass on things that they never read anything on.
That's because they go to page 10. That's where they start
On
to get their
page 10.
information.
Go.
You should only do that for porn, not fact checking.
Just porn.
Yeah, start at page 10 because like the first 10 pages are like filler grossness. So then you have to start and then
Well, I'm glad you know so well.
I know, I guess so.
I thought that was a fact everyone knew. Like, you don't. The first like 7 pages are garbage.
Yeah. They're like mostly ads.
Yeah. No, they're not mostly ads. They're just like, like
Compilation.
I'm not going on Pornhub, but like
You're
the
not
BuzzFeed,
checking that.
not BuzzFeed. What's the porn one? Like Bang Bus is always in like the first page. And like,
The bus?
yeah, you know Bang Bus. Everyone knows what Bang Bus is.
Is that still around?
Yes, it's still around.
I remember back in the day. What was
It's old, but it's a goodie apparently.
well,
I didn't like it, but yeah. Anyway, it's always on the first like 5 pages, and I get annoyed. So like I skip that shit.
yeah, you're gonna skip it.
I don't watch a lot of porn, so I don't know.
Well, now you know. Now you know to start.
If you ever want to
Start
start,
watching porn.
I will
No
give
way
you
to go.
pointers and I will educate you. We will do a class together, okay?
we
I will
used to,
teach you the ways
send
of
each
Pornhub.
other links all the time. Like we used to be for fun. Like it was
yeah, we would.
sexual.
No,
It was like
at first, Sonia would send me a link, and it wasn't even Pornhub. It wasn't even Pornhub. It'd be having some weird ass name, and she'd be like, "Oh, click, Dawn, you have to see this." And I was like, some like American Eagle, blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck? So I click on it, and it's girls getting rammed, and I was like, oh, okay.
you know,
No American
warn
flag,
you.
no American Eagle. I don't know why that was in the title, but like,
I
They're
do
just creative.
follow Oasis Lounge in Toronto on TikTok.
me
So do I.
too.
So yeah.
So do I.
They talk about sex.
Yeah.
That's as close as I usually get. I don't watch a lot
They-
of porn. I just
They
don't.
should be like, it doesn't have to be your thing, right? It's not everybody's.
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's,
it's not everyone's.
some people don't
my
like
brain comes up with better ideas. Just close my eyes.
I watch,
you know,
I
like a whole
watch it, I
movie.
read it, I love it.
it. Sometimes it's just funny. Like, just like, you're like, okay, it's like watching wrestling, you know, like people are like, that's real.
Well, I mean, I don't mind seeing people have sex. It's like it just doesn't do anything for me sexually. I would want to watch every single consensual adult have sex with every other consensual adult. Like that I don't care who it is. I'll watch you have sex. Like I'm
Lawyers
curious.
over here.
Yeah, like it is not even like a sexual thing. It's more of
It's
like
just interest, right? You're just like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Yeah.
Oh.
How
That's
do you
not
do
what you
that?
do with the other person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How come you're
Okay.
doing that with this person, but not with the other person?
And
How
you don't
come-
you don't need to be attractive. Nothing.
No.
It's just
Most
I'm
of them
curious.
aren't. If you've seen like porn, most of them are not attractive. It's not a base thing. It's like, I guess, a skill based thing. You have to be good at it.
you
Like
gotta
sports.
hold it. You gotta have endurance.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like,
You have to have skill. Like there's got to be like
Obviously, there's a
requisite
skill.
that you need. Yeah,
You can't like.
there's no such thing as unskilled labor. Okay.
That's
Exactly.
right. Even like holding your leg up is like work. You know, like it's,
You gotta sometimes get your asshole bleached or
right,
make
the
sure your
prep,
pubes are just right. Like you know.
like
yeah.
brush your teeth.
Angles. Everything's about angles. Where you look attractive still, or whatever. Even like amateur stuff. I don't know how they do it.
And there's voice work involved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
background music. You know, like
You want to you gotta play it up, but also
they do. They like moan over whatever. They have to like go
Yeah.
back. That's a lot of work. It's acting.
yeah.
It's really good movie work.
probably like.
I go.
No, I don't know where I was going with that. Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say this is gonna be we're gonna start a movie business for Dawn's Contour. So we'll just
Studio?
start investing in good porns.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
if you're a porn director,
The good ones, the good porns.
yeah,
yeah,
Not the bad ones.
artistic.
Yeah,
We want you to think outside the box.
No, inside the box. We want them inside the box.
outside, around it,
In
through
it, beside it,
over
two at
your
a
head.
time. It doesn't matter.
Multiple boxes.
Yeah.
Multiple things going in box. Like, just
Box against box.
yeah.
Just all the
The
boxes.
scissor box.
Yeah.
Scissors against box. Like, yeah, just
Boxes in boxes.
Just boxes all the way down.
yeah. All the boxes.
Oh my god. You're gonna get canceled.
We had a good run, guys. We had a good run.
We made it to like what, like
10
13
Well,
episodes.
This is episode. This will be
13.
episode 13. So.
That's what I said. Yeah, 13
this is
Bad
episodes.
luck.
bonus.
Oh
Bad
yeah,
luck.
yeah,
movie.
yeah. This,
This
is
has
gonna
been
be a
going on.
bonus content, but yeah, bonus
This is
content
for-
prior to.
Yeah, this is for our friends who
Yeah.
don't fap for free.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
We're putting in the work for
Mm.
you guys.
Yes.
That's right.
Make sure you have a drink ready.
I have one ready. Is that your like phone?
Sexy voice.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's her porn voice. It's good.
Yeah, I want to make sure the ones that are fapping but paid to do so get their money's worth.
Okay.
It's called courtesy.
Learn it.
Jeez. Oh. Okay. Do you guys want to start?
Ready?
Break.
Hi.
That's enough.
We're done. We're done. We're doing so good already.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We just finished doing some pre-drinking. So just a reminder, if you want to hear those pre-drinking episodes, they will be on our Patreon. Link is usually in our bio or on our link tree. Okay.
All
So-
right. What is everyone
Want to plug
drinking?
it. Sorry.
It's good. It's important.
It's important. So what is everyone drinking today, Jessica?
I am having the same thing. No, the same thing I had in a bonus episode. Good thing I
Yes.
plugged that Patreon.
Yeah.
But I am having some rum and Diet Coke.
Very nice.
Very nice. I am drinking always 50-50 for those that can see the thing. Sprite and banana rum.
Ooh, banana rum. That sounds so good.
It's like one I fall back on like all the time. Like it just goes.
Is it
good
like
with
from
everything.
Malibu?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
my brands. I know my stuff here.
Yeah.
I'm just drinking Smirnoff and peach juice.
That's a good
Nothing
one.
fancy, but it's 50-50, so I'm keeping up with the trend
Right.
here.
That's right. That's my like recipe of choice.
Yeah.
It's like
We're
a
very
different
good
kind
at
of
it.
screwdriver. But,
Well,
like,
I mean, we're professionals.
Yeah.
Remember, those at home, we are professionals. So
Yes,
we know what we're talking about.
we know. We've been training.
I'm
for
just-
this for a while.
I'm just filling up.
All right, well, you're filling up. I'll do the question
Word.
of the episode and the word. So, the question topic is what is something you've lost that you would like back? And the word is look.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My looks. Drink.
Right?
I lost my looks.
Mm-hmm.
One second. I'm just making a drink too.
Just wanted to start it off.
That's right. I think I
Um,
would pick my ignorance. You know, like when you're younger and you don't know anything.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck, ignorance is bliss. I want ignorance back.
Yeah.
Like that was
It's
non-tangible.
true though. Like when I was younger, I didn't you don't think about the state of the world. You just think about you because you're a child. Like you can't do anything. Like you barely take care of yourself. What are you gonna do for the world? Like, you know?
That's like
It's
we're
just-
always told it's like a grown-up problem. We were
Yeah.
lied to. And no grown-ups are fixing that problem
Yeah.
at all.
They're like, it's a problem, but
Yeah. What else?
it's so annoying. Like, and it's the worst part about the election for me is just the lack of voter turnout.
I know. I read about that. I was so upset. It was the
It's
lowest.
the
it's been in, like,
lowest.
forever.
It's the lowest it's been since we started recording voter turnout.
I just think a lot of people are burnt out. Like it's just such like so much when you're like dealing with all this shit, that's when you should like come up and vote. But like you're just there's so much shit going on and the government's not doing anything about it. So I can understand why people are like, why would I vote? I don't want to. But now you gave room for the people who are voting and they vote for a stupid piece of shit.
The right always votes. Like, like they are loyal to one thing, and it's the ballot. You know, like they're gonna be there.
Also, because like they're getting what they want, right? They're getting like Aboriginal people no rights. They're getting newcomers no rights. Lack of newcomers, lack of social service funding because they don't need it.
Well, it's like my mom said she likely wasn't voting because she didn't agree with any platform. And I'm like, yeah, but you can really disagree with some parts of someone's platform and just choose not to like help them win. Like that that would be a useful type of thing, you know? So it's really frustrating. Like, because I know she probably didn't vote. Recording.
We'll just edit it out.
Edit it out. Drink.
Drink.
But it's just really frustrating when, especially when it's people like I don't want to say I can understand, but I can like understand when people don't see kind of outside their immediate situation, the people they know, their family, etc., etc.
Brain fart.
Edit it out.
Yeah, I'm editing it out. They're yelling. They're like, so I'm just waiting a second.
Just drink through it.
Well, so I can edit it out. That's why. Sorry, they're pounding. I don't know. You guys probably can't hear it because the mic's really good, but they're like pounding. So it's like I'm just waiting. I want to.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Okay. So. Okay, perfect. So when like people like my mom, I just can't sympathize with her seeing how the politics are affecting her family and still choosing not to do anything.
Yeah.
You know, that's what frustrates me. But yeah.
But is she really seeing what it's doing to your family? Like, think about it. Like, I don't think she's actually
not
like,
lately. Not
yeah,
lately.
Exactly.
But but I tell her like every time she comes by, I let her know. I'm like, yeah, we were paying $3,000 a month for lyrics therapy, and it's like, I don't think my mom could pay $3,000 a month for anything.
Like, it just went in one ear and out the other. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, well they must have the money. So I mean, like, oh yeah.
But even if we did, like, it would.
I know.
Like, dudes, are you kidding? My biggest thing was she's just like, I don't agree with any of the platforms, and then as soon as you dig for details, they have no fucking like which part. What of their platforms specifically? Oh, just the whole thing. It's like
you know.
No, when they don't know, that's the thing, and they don't know how to like express that, and they're just like, yeah, they don't want to say that they're not interested or that they don't know what they stand for. They're just like, I don't agree. It's like, okay, well, what don't you agree with? Like, no, like, explain.
This politics is ridiculous because a lot of people don't participate in it. They learn about it in the 9th, 10th grade, and that's it. That's all they.
I loved civics class.
Me too. I think we all did. We talked about politics a lot.
I used to get an A, and I knew everything in civics before anyone else because I was raised with politics. Like, I remember being like 8 years old and my mom screaming at the television at like because something Mike Harris did or whatever. And then she called John Kretchen while she was like hammered and like telling him to like do something. And I was like, okay, cool. So I mean, and we'd watch like CHCH News in the morning show, and they would obviously talk about politics and what's going on, with your like city, the province, all that stuff. And so, like, I was raised around that. So when it came to going to grade 10, I knew it all. And, like, so I was, like, first one up, hands up, like, Yeah, I know what that means. Yep. I know all the parties. Yeah, let me list them for you.
I think that's the
So.
only class I went to. Like, that's-
My civics class, they made us like debate topics. Like we'd break into like the current government and stuff and like debate topics. And some of the topics would be things like capital punishment. Like I don't like, you know, like just because the party on the right wanted to bring it back. That was the whole debate. I mean, I could see it. Like it's not. And that used to be like my favorite part was being like, no, I'm debating from this side.
Yeah. Do you get to choose what side?
I don't think so, but most of the sides, it was like you were either because this is like 15 years ago. So it was like literally just like 3 parties and then like 2 people that were like independents or green, like they could just whatever. So it was I think I was a liberal, to be honest, but like my thing was just against capital punishment. Well, that's an easy stance to take for me. So I just argued that like, no, you can't put that in. And that was like super fun because I was good at it.
Yeah. I loved politics growing up, social change. My grandma, a strong, independent woman, lover, been through so much shit, still amazing. Like back in the day would like protest, like we have universal like healthcare because she was one of the people that like fuckers give us these things. So you know, like so it's great. Like she's like human rights her whole life back when it wasn't cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you see that in the pictures from Roe v. Wade, you know, 60 years ago. And then like some of those same people are like older now and still having to protest the same shit.
Right? Like they're like exhausted. Like this just been like so long. Like, come on, guys.
I know, and I've only been like aware of this stuff for like maybe the past 10 years. Only because my degree ended up being in sociology, and that's what kind of like was like, oh my god, you mean history? Like
Right.
you mean I was lied to in history class? That one history class I had to take in high school, and it's just I'm exhausted, and it hasn't been 60 years.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Like so I couldn't imagine.
I've been like the term was like woke since like that's just my whole life. That's how I was raised. And like it's just been exhausting, just failing over and over and over and over again. Like it's just
And over.
That's why we drink, man. Get through the day.
Oh, I've started drinking already because last night was very sad with Doug Ford, and I just couldn't. I couldn't.
I know it was breaking.
I'm going on a bender.
My heart.
Yeah, I'm going on a bender this weekend just to like heal my soul. Okay.
Well, like
oh
a lot
my gosh.
of people that I follow on TikTok that are obviously like the far left in that they're like, you know, we're taking a few days off because we need to cope.
Yeah.
Like, and it's okay to hurt. Like, this
is a
hurts.
traumatic event for people. Like I think a lot of people need therapy. Like it's
They
like
do.
I know we joke and stuff, but like for real, like it's counseling is needed because like
This kind of like settled me. You know how I said I'm going to run for when I'm 35?
yeah.
This is pretty much settling. I was like, fuck. They need
Remember,
some
I'm your
likable
campaign manager,
people.
so
None of the people are fucking likable. That's the problem. Like on the left,
Yeah.
none of them.
They're so
like,
dry.
well, they all had to resign because they knew, like,
and none of them want to use any words associated with socialism or communism. I don't know why.
Because
If they're
people
worried
are
about
stupid.
losing the vote,
You're already
well,
losing.
you lost it. You might
Yeah.
get more of the left vote if you fucking just pick a side.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
you can't
So many
appease
people
everyone.
think socialism is communism, but it's not. It's just because it sounds alike. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just
But they don't, because like capitalism is it also an ism,
but
like
they don't-
autism
Not
and,
the isms are good.
and
They're all
alcoholism.
They're all isms.
They're all isms.
And autism and
We all
God.
just pick our ism.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
an inside joke.
I think we talked about it before. Listen to our other
Exactly. So
episodes.
this is a deep dive for our true listeners.
That's
if they
right.
can figure out where
About the isms.
The 3 people who listen to us, you would know. If you
We
listened.
talked about this last episode. It was 17 people. 17 followers.
Oh, that's right. Because I was really mean and making fun of everyone. I was like, it's okay. No one will listen. And it's actually a lot of people. that listen.
Yeah.
Sonya's the asshole. It's okay.
Yeah. Fucking aggressive bitch just like yelling at me all the time and calling me a cunt.
You called yourself a cunt. You're making
No, I was saying
a line.
couture, and then you switched it on. And you're like, yeah, cuntor. Dawn's cuntor. You did that. Go back and
I'm
listen.
gaslighting.
Go
I'm
back.
gaslighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch.
That's part of my abuse to keep you down guessing.
Okay, when I was a kid, I had to move a lot. And I lost a lot of things that I really liked because you always lose things when you move.
Like a box of sex toys.
Like a box of dildos.
Sonia?
Who's sad? But go on about your childhood.
I lost like diaries and like pictures, and I used to be that kid that collect like movie stubs, you know, to like remember that time I saw that movie or went to that show or whatever. I would keep all those, and I ended up losing those on one of my moves, and that's something I'd want back. Wait, what was the question?
That is something
Okay,
you
did
lost.
I answer it right? Okay, I just wanted to
You're
make sure
doing
I
it
was
right.
answering it right. Okay.
You're playing the game right.
Okay, I was like thinking partway through that. I was like, wait, was the question backwards? Was it something you want?
You want
like,
to lose? My
Yeah, that's
husband.
why I was like, I'm starting to like, but yes. So some of my childhood artifacts would be nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because those are things you can't like get back either.
yeah.
Like
Like
I feel like
photos.
that's the things you miss is the things that you can't get back.
Yeah.
If you could just go out and buy it, then it's whatever.
So, like when I was a kid, I had this platypus like puppet for a week. I only had it for a week, but like I love this thing to like every fiber of my being. And then I left it at Gage Park one time, and then like I was like depressed for like 4 days. It was ridiculous. I want that platypus back. Like it brought me so much joy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a lot going for me as a child. It's a platypus. And like I was a little too old. I'm not gonna I don't believe in that, but like in society standards, I was like way too old for a stuffed animal. Like I was like 13. Like I was like not okay. But like this was like my best friend besides Dunbury.
Yeah. Besides me. I come second to this like stuffed animal, by the way.
You should have left Dawn Marie at Gage Park
That's
instead.
I probably was there. Not gonna lie, I probably was there.
You
and-
probably were.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
and
didn't
like
leave me though.
I didn't. I made sure you got home safe.
Yeah.
But no,
Stayed
and then
alive.
like I was so upset, and like my brothers like actually went to the park to like look for me and stuff. I was like so upset, and like we looked through the whole park, we couldn't see it, and they probably didn't. They probably just went and got high. They probably lied.
Now she's looking back and she's like, shit, they
Like,
fucking lied.
You know what? They just probably lied to be good guys. No, my brothers are actually really good guys, but yeah, fucking platypus. I want him back.
They were what, 17 at the time? I'm pretty sure they lied. They were just like, no, we'll make you feel
No,
good.
they
Tell
were
her-
grown ups. If I was 13, they were 19 and 22.
Okay, so 19 was close to the 17 mark, but like whatever.
But like Terry was a grown ass man. He was a dad at 19,
Yeah, but he was a young dad.
I guess. I don't know. When I was 19, I was an adult. So I just
Yeah,
assume
pretty
everybody was.
Okay, by age, technically I was an adult, but like, no, I was not an adult.
I'm still not an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we just make it up.
Yeah.
Like that's all it is. We're just making it up.
We're just going with the flow. Yeah.
Every day.
I guess. Okay, so mine's gonna be like really fucking sad, you guys. I'm sorry. The one thing that I lost that I really wish I could get back was probably my mom. Like, that's the one thing that actually like hit hard because I was actually close with her. So that is the one person I would want back, and to see me like how I am now with the kids and stuff, and get some advice. But yeah, that would be the one thing that I lost that I would want back.
I want your mom back too.
I know.
Me too.
I know.
I want to meet her.
Oh, Jessica, you'd love her. You would have freaking loved her. She was hilarious.
Oh,
So
I'm sure I would. I just need to make sure she thinks I'm okay.
yeah, no, she would love it. She
She
loves
would also
Sonya
be
for
an
fuck's
enabler.
sakes. So yeah,
Right? If she loves me, then everyone's safe.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
so
didn't love my
I'll
sister.
no, she did, but my nanny
No,
loved
she
her
didn't.
more.
Oh
No,
my fuck.
My nanny loved
Natalie.
her and didn't love
Natalie
you.
listens to our
Yeah.
episode. So fuck you, Natalie.
My mom
Like-
did love her, but she loved you more. And then my nanny loved Natalie more
gosh.
than you.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
your nanny hated me
Yeah, she fucking
so
did.
much.
I don't know why.
Why?
I
I
don't
guess
know.
I
But
was
like
always
Sonya would sleep
polite.
over and she'd yell at her like for no
All the
fucking
time.
reason.
For no reason. I was polite. I was sweet, quiet. And my sister Natalie is an obnoxious hoe bag. Love you.
And my
But
nanny
like
was
she
fine.
fuck. Yeah. Love you, Natalie.
I actually have a story about my mom that was actually really funny. So
Yeah, go for it.
when I first got with my husband, so I introduced my mom to him, and I was like, Mom, this is David. David, this is my mom. And my mom turns to him and she's like, oh yeah, how are you? And he's like, I'm good. And then she was already drunk, and she goes, do you need Viagra to be with my daughter? She said this to a 16-year-old boy.
Oh,
So inappropriate, but like, yeah, she just looked at him. She's like, do you need Viagra to be with my daughter? Like, I was red, beat red in the face. Like, I was so
She
embarrassed.
goes for the shock value. Like that's
Yeah.
what it is. Like she
yeah, because
That's
she's
the
really
most
just
crazy-
asking how old are you?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that's really what the question was.
yeah,
She
basically.
just said it in like a very like shocking way.
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
to make people uncomfortable. Like she was awesome at that. She just like
yeah,
that was her skill set to make you feel and question your existence and like for fun. Like,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
not like only like other people. She's
Other people.
No, she did it to me all the fucking time. What are you talking about, Sonya? Like,
I
Yeah,
loved
you're
it.
part of the other people.
You are,
Yeah, yeah.
other people.
your own
She was
daughter
so-
is the other people.
Yeah, she was so sweet to me. Like
She was.
like so great. Like I had Kara at 16 and she was so supportive and like she helped me get my first apartment and she like helped me get furniture. She helped me like all
That's
these like,
amazing.
yeah, she's like really great. Like really good to Kara and
Oh yeah, she would spoil her. Like, she would send me out because at this time my mom wasn't going out of the house anymore. Like her anxiety and paranoia was really bad at this time. So she never left the house. But she'd send me. She would give me her money and she'd be like, go buy Kara this for Christmas. And like she'd find a show like, Ellen? So Ellen would be like, it's Christmas time. There's this new toy. And like if my mom's seen it, she's like, no, you gotta go get that for Kara now. I was like, what? No, I've never heard of this. She's like, go do it. Do it now. And I did. So yeah.
and she got her 2 of them. They were called boobas. And like
Yes.
they like boobas,
And they danced.
Bye.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were haunted.
And they bob their heads and like shake their
Yeah.
non-existing hips. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what it was.
These toys
Yeah,
were
that's
haunted.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were super scary. Middle of the night, everyone's sleeping and like they're whispering to each other. Like their volume is usually a lot louder and they would whisper their booba to each other. Booba, booba. And like I wasn't going crazy. I heard it and they would move. It was-
It's funny. Oh, so my youngest brother and me have an 11-year age gap. So when he was like 3, I was like 14, and booba was a big thing. And I used to always tell him, I'd be like, dance like a booba. And he would just spin really fast and bump into everything. That was his dance. And so I'm like 14. I'm like, spin like a booba. And he'd be like, that's really like hell. That was my older sibling. I didn't touch him. It was all just vocal mind control.
Let me clarify. I didn't touch him. It wasn't me.
Oh my gosh. I was like so mean for entertainment purposes for my sibling. Like I would not touch her, but I would like get her to eat things like sleeves and stuff from trees. And like I'd be like, oh, this mom makes this in salad all the time. Like, don't you know? Like, where do you think salad comes from? Like, don't be dumb. Like I gaslit her.
You were gaslighting before it was a thing.
I know. I was so
She invented
mean.
gaslighting.
You're a pioneer.
I am. Oh my God. I was so mean. And like I would say she was like adopted and like she was a dog before we shaved her. And like
oh, you should have showed her that Goosebumps episode.
I should have.
Where the kids were dogs.
Yes, yeah. But like I'm surprised she still talks to me. But it was all psychological damage. And so like it was I did actually hit her a bunch of times, but like mostly it was
pushed her down some stairs too, by the way.
She deserved it. Those ones. Because she was bad. Okay? Like I don't want to like out her or anything, but like she was a monster and I had to raise her. So like I was a child raising a child and I didn't have those skills that you get as you grow older to discipline. But like this kid was a fucking asshole. And
you hear that now?
I had to go through the same thing. Like my brother ended up like having to be homeschooled because he assaulted the principal when he was 9. And then I would be forced to like babysit him 5 nights a week. And it's like, okay. And I'm like 12. It's like, cool. Like, I guess this is my job.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, it was.
And you don't know what to do. Like when they're swinging at you, they're just throwing things or they're causing like if they're breaking your parents' stuff.
Yeah,
like that was a big thing. Like I'll throw mom's blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, okay, well then I'm gonna hit you first. Like what the fuck?
Well,
like you don't
like
have those skills, right? Yeah, like you're a kid, you don't have those skills that
and
like.
There's no power balance there. Like he's my peer. Why is he gonna listen to me? Because I'm like 4 years older, 5 years older. Like it's. What? Like he's almost my height. Like I stopped growing.
Yeah, they got to the point where Natalie started getting bigger than me. You know, like so, you know, it's the same thing. If you're bigger than me and you're coming at me, it's okay. It equalizes.
We're justifying abuse right now.
I know, Natalie. I love you. I love you so much. Call me later so we can talk about it.
I'll pay for like one therapy session and that's it. Okay.
Just one.
Just one. I can't afford any more.
If you want to help pay for our therapy sessions, we did start a Patreon full of bonus material. And our new pre-drinks and react series. We are currently watching I Want to Marry Harry. So if you want to watch that with us, join our Patreon. Everyone gets bonus content, even if you're at the $5 level.
So what I want back is Natalie's adoration. Dortion? What is the word?
Like the opposite of abortion. I just love the baby back in.
We call that post-abortion. We talk about that at my house all the time with my kids. We're like, oh, what is it post-abortion? It's fucking murder, obviously. Like you're murdering your kids. And like they'll be like, oh, if I did this, would you post-abort me? My
We're gonna
kids are
make that
mad.
a thing. Post
But now adortion is when you take the fetus and put it back into the mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Okay.
shove that shit back in.
It's the
Oh my God.
opposite. You're not taking it out, you're putting it in.
My kids are all bigger than me. That seems aggressive.
Sounds aggressive. It sounds a little.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
I don't like that.
Use it as
There's
like
some
a
people that
threat.
might. Like,
Be like, hey, you shut up, or I'm gonna take your 20-year-old and adort him back into you.
Oh man,
uh,
we're just making words up now.
oh yeah, but you want Natalie's adoration.
That's it, right?
Yes, that's the word. Just adoration was great.
yeah, we're keeping that.
That's the thing.
Oh, can we get like a shirt? Oh, merch idea. A
I'll get
shirt-
Constantine.
a shirt- well, I'm just saying you have like a simple design of like, you know, the uterus with like the little baby, but the baby's like being handed back into the uterus. You know,
Yeah,
just lines,
pro-adortion.
just lines. And then you just pro-adortion. And then when people ask what it is, you're like, I'm pro putting the fetus back in.
Back in. And like you have to do it with a serious face. So
Yeah,
people
yeah, you're
believe
like-
you.
Can you do
Did
that with a
you
straight
know
I'll
that
do the
if you
straight face.
abort a fetus, you have about 3 hours to adort it back before it's not viable?
face? You didn't last. You didn't last.
Okay, well, I'm practicing. This is a new idea. Did you know 30,000 babies are adorted and live each year? But yet the media is not talking about it.
Not. They're too focused on fake COVID news.
I know. And the worst part is they take all the abortion numbers and don't subtract the adortion rates from it. And that's causing a false, like, more people to be mad at abortion without looking to
But they
abortion
should be
as
mad
a
at
solution.
adortion.
No, we're pro-adortion here.
That's right, right.
Yeah, we're
Right.
pro putting it back. But
What
because
would it be anti-adortion?
Oh, we can't talk to you.
yeah, that's a baby killer.
It's not a stance I can go behind.
Did you know that if you get the ectopic pregnancy out right away, you can adort it into another viable uterus within 24 hours because it's not a full zygote?
Okay, stop saying this. I'm not, like, start believing it. We're gonna see people actually like protest.
Oh man,
this shit.
I would be such a good right-wing grifter. Like,
Oh my god,
Jesus Christ.
conspiracy! Like, you need to do it right now.
I made up all those stats, by the way. They are not; those were just numbers.
Adortion's
No,
not a real
no.
word.
Start a website.
Okay. We're gonna design. This is gonna be our first merch shirt because I want one.
You can wear it the
I
next.
support adortion.
Pro-adortion. Just a hand
I
putting a
support.
baby back in the womb.
But no, that could also look like you're taking it out. You need the
No,
arrows pointing
No,
up.
you need the motion where it looks like it's shoving in. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna.
Maybe
Like,
you
the
can have like
hands, the hand's gonna be part way in the
Oh, can
womb
you,
as
like,
well.
use something holding the cervix open, like it like
I was doing
clamps
it
or
from a
something?
sideways view,
Oh.
so if you want to do it from a front on, it's a little harder to show the full baby.
with like we could have like like they have the chairs you hold your legs up, but now they have like the chairs
Stirrups.
with like the clips to like hold it open so like it gets in there.
Well,
Right.
that's another design idea. Do like a sideways view of like a stick person on a bed with her legs up and the stirrups, and then the doctor like moves the baby back in.
It could be like a turtleneck too. Like you can be.
We're
every
gonna
time
have
you-
multiple types of this shirt. They all just say
Wow.
pro-adortion.
and like your head could be like the infant.
Support us.
Right?
Like,
We are so like coming up with that good ideas, guys. Please support us.
we're definitely getting canceled this week.
Don't forget to join. If you join our Patreon, there'll likely be a code for money off of our merch. So do that.
If you
I'm
want a
making this
mug-
up, but I'm going to do it. I promise. Marketing us on the fly, okay?
One day you'll get a
One day.
coupon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promise. Pinky swear.
Yeah.
Binky.
You get $5 off of a $50 sweater. Like,
It's like
Hey, if
nothing.
it's $50, it means hopefully they're not exploiting too many people. So,
yeah, and also
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a really
$100
cute
hat.
sweater.
Like,
oh my gosh. Yeah, don't talk about
Yeah.
Brit Proud.
we're a proud dad.
Fucking blocked me, man.
Is that what you want something back?
Oh, that's
Like-
something I want back. I want Britta Proud Dad to like me again. But I
But,
asked
like-
him about disabled kids, and he didn't like that.
Oh,
I
That's
wasn't
why he
even
made
rude.
a new account.
Yeah, he did. He's popping up on my live streams again, but it's not as fun when he's not like trying to seem cocky at a protest.
Yeah.
When it's just him sitting there, it's not like interesting because the mods block you right away.
Yeah.
Like you can't if you ask anything that's not on his like terms. And I'm trying not to do that until it's like worth it.
Worth it.
I want people to vote again.
yeah. That would be good.
I know we talked about that, but I can't. It was only yesterday in real time for this episode. But yeah,
Yeah.
like it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not looking forward to when it's our turn to vote. Like I don't even know if I want to because like there's no parties like well obviously there's parties but like it's such a conservative area that my vote will just be like
See, my take on the whole not voting thing is voting for me is not for change, it's for harm reduction. So that's literally what it is for me because like none of the parties are gonna be where we need them to be. They're all
God,
behind.
no.
So it's always harm reduction. So shit like what just happened doesn't happen. And if you're like not like because voting is one of the easiest democratic things you can do. And so it's like even if you're not gonna vote for a party, go and spoil your ballot. Like they count those. Like
Yeah.
at least that's some form of like simple protest.
yeah
Like, no one's good enough. You went in and you cared so much. You went in and spoiled the ballot. But it's like when you just like don't do anything, and then you're gonna complain about shit or something. And it's
Yeah,
like, fuck
you don't get to complain.
Fuck you. Yeah,
if you
shut
didn't
up.
vote you don't get to
Shut
complain.
up. Like that's so frustrating. And the
I-
left has a lot of apathy. We have like all the anarchists and shit that are like, no, maybe the worst person should get elected so that'll lead to the revolution faster. And I'm like,
Right?
shut
No.
the fuck up. Shut the
Listen,
fuck up.
I like the idea of anarchy until people can't put grocery carts away. You know, like,
We got this
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah.
oh yeah, always. This is like, I like it, but then like, fuck those guys. They've ruined everything.
So if you feel like not voting because no one agrees with you, spoil your ballot. I'm saying this to all the listeners. Go in and draw a big fucking dick on that ballot.
Oh, the biggest, veiniest dick.
And color
Yeah.
it in too. Make it like detailed shading. We want to see vascular, draw
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
balls, add a little few pubes. We want detail on this thing.
Just so you know, if you want to draw Kyle's balls, they're the size of fists. They're like if
Draw
you-
it to scale.
right. The scale. You're gonna have to get more than one ballot. That's it.
Put Kyle's balls as the write-in.
Yeah. They'll get more done.
Probably. So yeah. So if you don't want to vote, go in and still write Kyle's balls on your ballot.
Yeah.
Any voting that you do in the future.
Yeah, any voting in the future.
Until I
That-
get to be dictator of
Yes. Sonia Island.
Sonia Island. You can all come live with me.
We all have to get one of those cups though.
There's a cup?
Your ice cream cup.
Oh, this one.
That has to be like a feature.
Like if you join my like cult, you
You get a
ice
giant
cream
ice
cup.
cream cup.
That's a great idea. Let's
I'm
start a
so
cult.
good at
I
marketing,
know.
guys.
Like you're on it today. Starting a
Uh,
cult.
But I
I'm gonna
want to
do-
be the cult leader. That'd be
the
No,
cult
no,
leader.
no. You can be the treasurer.
No, I want to be the
Like,
leader. Like it'll be named after Sonya, but I got to be the leader. It's been my dream.
I don't want to be a leader. I just
Oh,
want to be a
okay.
rule
Then
follower.
Dog can be the leader.
Yeah.
I will be the leader of Sonyaville.
Okay, as long
Okay.
as you do what I tell you to do. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But I'm the face.
Oh,
of,
okay. So Dawn's the face. You're
Yeah,
the leader,
yeah.
and I'll be the secretary, assistant, treasurer.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll be God.
Yeah.
It'll be God.
All the
That's good.
statues will be made of Dawn, but you'll be calling the shots. So
Yeah.
no one
Yeah.
will know that it's you except the name Sonya
Yeah.
Island.
I'll
But
like,
that
Sonya
means
Island.
that means if you do anything evil, Dawn gets blamed for it.
oh, so good.
I love taking the credit for evil, so it's all good. Like I'm
Yeah.
accepting that.
when I like make healthcare for everybody and like
All
there's,
those
like-
healthy people that don't
oh
need
my
it.
God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're
Oh
gonna
my
come
God.
after you.
And like free affordable housing for everybody. That's bad news, man.
Oh, but those homeless people that apparently choose to be homeless are
Right?
going to be real mad that
They're
they
gonna
are
be so
forced
mad.
into housing.
Right? And like gardens everywhere. Like people will be so mad.
Ew, I hate the color of gardens. I didn't know what color.
Green.
Yeah, but I
you're looking
feel
for
like
green.
that's grass. is
Most
what I-
plants are
Gardens
green.
have grass.
Okay, green.
Dirt. There's a lot of
And
brown.
brown. Yeah, and then there's
Dirt.
like petals, and then like
Yeah,
And there's
my
gray for
strawberries have
rocks and,
flowers.
yeah.
Like white flowers right now. And yeah, so I guess there's color.
Yeah,
it's
so I
mostly
got
green.
confused. My brain died out.
Green.
'Cause I was like, "What color is a garden?"
It's
There's
mostly
so
green,
many
guys. Come on.
colors.
It's plant like.
But yeah, so that'll be the plan for Sonya's Island.
yeah. It's great.
Free education for all,
Like top-notch education, not
and
like,
all those dummies are gonna hate you for making them have to learn.
oh my
You're
Oh
god.
my god, yeah, it'll be
dictator.
torture for them.
But actually, sometimes it is torture. Like learning new concepts is sometimes really hard.
It is.
And that's why people are dumb, because they can't help
they
it.
give up.
Sorry, I'm dying.
Does this
Not
count
really,
as-
not really. I'm joking.
Does this count as a drink thing where you're like,
Yeah, drink. Jessica chokes. Drink.
drink?
I was laughing while drinking, and it went down the wrong tube, and now my lungs are probably drunk.
My lungs are probably
They don't they get part drunk if you're drunk? Isn't that a thing? Like if you're drunk, that means the rest of you are drunk?
Probably. I mean, your blood is drunk and it goes everywhere. So I would
Yeah.
assume so. But I mean, you know how when you ingest things, they react in your body different than if you like smoke them?
Yeah.
I just smoked my drink a little bit. So we'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah. Let's do a fact about it. Like,
Did you know that 300 people die from alcohol respiration each year? Aspiration, sorry, each year. They don't. I made that up, but I'm just saying you could say that and people would believe you.
Mhm.
And that's why Joe Rogan should stop.
Oh my god, I need to make a hashtag fuck Joe Rogan.
You know what I want
Just
back?
hashtag Joe Rogan should stop.
Yeah, I want him back just on Fear Factor, not in any position where people listen to his nonsense.
I want him back as a contestant on Fear Factor.
Was he a
On
contestant?
Fear Factor.
No, he was the host.
No.
But I want him as a contestant on Fear. I want to see him eat some bull balls. Okay.
I loved that show so much.
I know,
Back
me
when
too.
reality TV was like more fake. It was pretty fake still, but like, it was-
I mean, they still had to like a lot of the physical challenges and stuff were still pretty, the underwater ones are what got me the most. I hated those ones because I knew
I
I'd
was-
fail.
terrified. Right? I was, like,
Yeah.
scared for them.
I'm like, I would eat anything they put in front of my face.
Yeah.
But like swim in a cage?
No.
Fuck no. Or drive. Half the time you had to drive. I'd be like, I'm figuring it out. It's fine. I can drive onto this truck in perfect precision. Don't worry about it.
But these people like didn't fail that bad. Like nobody fucking died ever. A little disappointed. But like,
You wanted someone to, I mean, some
No.
people got injured or they like
But, like,
fail the stunt.
it wasn't like so badly. You saw that it wasn't actually dangerous. Like they did these things in
No, they were
such
all
a safe
tethered.
environment. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was such a safe environment. It was like, where's the rush? I don't want to be in that position, but like,
You
where-
just want to go like Colosseum, like
Yeah.
barbaric.
yeah, like bring back the Roman times, you know?
I
Like,
want to see you fall.
I want to see you fight a lion and lose.
Jeez.
I mean, that's why people would like go to like Cirque du Soleil and stuff. It's
But I don't
like
want
it's
anything to happen to the
amazing.
lion.
Well, I'm just saying it's a, well, Cirque du Soleil is like mostly people now. They don't use animals. So it's like you go and you're like watching these people and they're doing like crazy stunts with no tethering. And part of you is like, what if I witnessed the show? Where an accident, because some accidents do, like that's what happens, you know, like no one, they're human, no one can be perfect all the time and shit gets fucked and you're just like, what if this is the show?
I witnessed
What if
the
I'm
show.
lucky? Yeah. What if this is the time?
Which is terrible. Like I feel bad vocalizing that thought, but I think we all have that thought when we see any live show. I feel like if we see a play, we're like, oh, is the actor gonna fuck up?
Right?
You know, we're watching a band perform. We're like, oh, are they gonna miss their cue or forget the words? Like, I feel like that's part of the thrill of live performance.
Yeah, I want to see you be shit because I'm shit every day. Like,
Yeah. Relatable.
yeah.
I don't think we've said the word. Well, besides in the beginning.
No, I've just been drinking.
I know.
Yeah.
My drink is almost done. I don't feel my tongue anymore.
I
Yeah,
filled mine
no.
twice.
I've been like just this fucking election, dudes, like
Dudes.
dudettes,
My guys.
me fellas.
Dude
We
is
are-
gender neutral, so it's okay.
Yeah, some people still get offended by it because of the main. So I say dude as gender neutral, but I know not everyone accepts it as gender neutral. Try to throw a gender neutral in there every once, just to.
Balance it out.
I don't want to be offensive.
No,
I just know
sometimes I
language.
do.
Language. I want to be offensive to offensive people.
That's right. Me too. I want to offend the bad ones, but like welcome the good ones.
You want to talk about your little battle this morning? You're
Oh
with the-
my god! Fuck! What is wrong with people? So like, there's racists everywhere. So I'm part of like a geek thing on Facebook. Whatever, it's geeky. You wouldn't think it'd be so disgusting because like geeks are the underdogs most of the time, and you know what it's like for people to be assholes to you. And like, so someone posted a meme about like, some kid beating up his stepdad for calling the kid's friend the N-word, which, is fine. But then they're like under it's like Thor, and he's like, that's what heroes do. And like so many of these people are like, oh, so violence is okay.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, and
But
then I
guns are cool, guys. Like,
and then I
That's not
said, oh,
violence.
it looks like there's a whole bunch of racists or something, racist sympathizers. And everybody's like, oh, no, you need to like teach people not to hit and whatever. But like,
no, you need to teach people not to say the N word. What
right?
the fuck?
Like, why was the hitting the problem? The child hitting a grown ass man. Why was that the problem? And not the fact that a grown ass man is like degrading a child. That's not a problem to you. And then like, I got called a child abuser because like because I'm against racism. Yeah. They're like, "Oh, you must abuse kids." I can tell cuz I work in mental health. If you work in mental health, if you work in mental health, you know that words can hurt. And like they have been for like centuries now. And I was just like, oh my God. And then finally, after me arguing with these people for like 45 minutes, more white people started to stand up. Non-racist. But like,
That weren't racist.
yeah. So, but like I was saying to Jessica earlier, like more white people need to be brave enough to stand up to the racist white people. Like that's
Yeah.
the problem. Like you need to,
Because if
You
you
need
don't
to
stand
stand
up,
up.
you're just as racist. Like,
And
you are.
I'm pretty sure Captain America punched a bunch of Nazis and fascists.
Yeah,
Like,
that was his
kind of
thing.
his thing.
Yeah, he's like, let's go kill some Nazis. Like, heck yeah.
Not all Nazis were like actively murdering people.
No.
So that means he punched Nazis that didn't actually murder or hit anyone physically.
Oh, if
But
you're
they
a
were
Nazi,
still
you're
fucking
Nazi.
Nazis.
Right?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, you are allowed to punch a Nazi, a fascist, or an actively racist person. Mama Jess says so.
That's right.
Mama
like
Jeff.
if you're a piece of shit, you deserve to be treated like a piece of shit. And that includes getting your ass handed to you. Like that.
Yeah.
Fuck,
It
your
has
your racist ideals lead to black people still being murdered today, but also led to like so much shit in the past. I think you've earned your kerpumments. What's that word? Kermuppins? I'm trying to.
I want
get wor-
muffins.
Yes, your muffins. You've earned them. Muffins of violence.
Oh my god.
Fucking race.
You're getting muffins in the face.
You know what? They should have been a Dortmund.
Kermumpins? What's the fucking word? There's
I don't know. You know more words than me.
Apparently not.
I
Well,
don't
it's like
Not
a
when we're
whole-
drinking.
I know. I'm like, what? I can't see words. Okay, hold on.
You can't
Words
see
are
them.
hard now.
Kermumpins? It came up with nothing based on the list. It's a real saying. Okay, hold on. You guys can talk.
Like,
It's
what
fine.
the fuck? Her phone's like, what the fuck? This girl's
I like
drunk.
to think of like as crumpets now. Like I want some. I want crumpets.
I want crumpets.
There's like cookies, right?
No.
Yeah,
They're the little
Cake?
no.
Something tart.
crumpets.
Crumpets are the circular things that have a bunch of holes that the butter falls into when you toast it.
Did you Google it? Crumpets. I'm asking my mind palace. Crumpets are a crumpet is a small griddle bread. I guess it's not.
Yeah, I just said that. It was like a little circular bread with a bunch
Water
of
or
holes that
milk?
the butter falls.
From all the the countries that colonized the white people. It's a very bland white people thing.
It is.
It's just
I can't
milk,
find
flour,
the
and
word because I
the
can't
United
spell.
Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, and South Africa and Australia, all where the white people took over, which talks about our last episode where I was like, white people can't cook. That is why. Fucking crumpets.
Miss Muffet had crumpets.
Yeah, well, she was a white bitch.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
Now it's confirmed. It's canon. Wait, what was the okay? Things we lost. That we
Lost.
want back.
Your words.
Hope. Yeah, no, that sobriety. No. I just feel like as I've gotten older, it's like it's harder to even think of the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as a kid, you're like, I can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can be an astronaut or a doctor.
I just don't want to break a hip. Like that's
Yeah. It's like now it's like, okay, I want to walk outside 3 times this week.
that's my life goal.
I want to wake up without my back hurting. Like, can we do that?
No, that's a myth.
It's not happening ever again.
It's a legend.
I want to be able to like carry laundry downstairs without the risk of falling on my ass. That'd be nice. I just want to walk.
I want to wake up and not need 2 cups of coffee to open my eyes. Like, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would miss this like smell of coffee if I had to give it up.
Oh no, I want coffee, but I want it to be a choice.
Right? It's no longer a need.
I'll still drink it like I need it, but I just don't want to need it.
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't want to need it.
But you want to drink it like you do.
I no longer want to be addicted. Yeah, I need it to function. Like, not to function, but like I get headaches. I can't fall asleep if I don't have coffee. Like, I need it to like calm my soul.
I am 99% sure. Like, I'm the type of person that like has coffee and then has a nap, or has coffee and then does like a bunch of tasks because I can focus. You know, it gives me like a brief thing. It's not even like an energy. I'm always tired. Always. But it's like a focus thing. It's like, oh man, now I can do this thing for like an hour before the caffeine wears off. 2 hours if it's an energy drink.
I'm pretty sure caffeine helps ADD. Like, I think that's like is an actual like
it's part of the medicine, is it not? Like, caffeine's in it.
I don't know. My kids need to take it, so I should probably know what's in
Well,
it.
it's like people with ADD, like generally stimulants. That's why the medication for it is a stimulant, because stimulants generally calm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that calm your
that
head.
part.
Yeah.
That, you know, the brain, that organ, which I hate thinking about. The brain does not like to think about itself. Okay,
No, it does not.
you start thinking about the brain, start thinking about its wet squishiness, you get a headache. And you start to feel nauseous. I start to feel nauseous if I think about it. It's weird. It's like an automatic. It's like I'm thinking about my brain, my wrinkly brain, because I'm smart. Smooth brains are dumb. And you want more folds. A very folded brain, smart brain.
That's right. If you got a crinkly old brain, you're smart. If you got it smooth as a rock, you're a fucking dumbass.
But that's the thing. So now instead of calling people dumb, just say they're smooth brained. You
got a smooth brain.
Because generally they're too dumb to know what that means. So they're not gonna like react right away. They gotta Google it.
You got a smooth pebble brain. You're a pebble.
I'm sorry that your brain's so
No, I think they get that. I'm sorry that your brain's so smooth.
Your brain is so smooth that a penguin will take it and bring to his mate because it's the perfect smooth pebble.
Your brain is as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Those things are wrinkly as fuck. They're just like
I haven't done a comparison of baby bottoms.
They are. They're just like, or they're hairy. They come out wrinkly and hairy. Maybe my kids are fucking.
I can't. No, mine did not come out hairy. I mean, wrinkly a little, but like not hairy.
Mine didn't come out hairy. A little hairy.
Mine are fucking little apes. I have ape babies. Like, they lose it, but like now they're beautiful. But they started off as the most ugly, disgusting creatures you could ever lay your eyes on. Like,
what week did you give birth?
Different weeks. I got 36. I got 41, 42, 43.
Okay, because I was gonna say for under, like, babies are hairy up until a certain point, and then they usually lose the hair in the womb. So I was gonna be like, if they're a little early, that makes sense for them to be hairy. But your babies just didn't want to lose the hair. They were cold.
They didn't. I guess so.
Cold.
I wasn't warm enough, but like,
they just needed their sweaters a little while longer.
They did, but they like ugly old man heads. Like, they were so alien looking ugly. People are like, oh, my babies are so cute. No, mine are fucking ugly. They just fell out of the ugly tree, hit every branch.
Ernest came out and like he had a bruise across his nose. Other than that, beautiful, cute little baby. Like right away, just like adorable. Lyric had to grow into it.
My kids had to grow into their looks. Like now,
it's like now Lyric's like the cutest kid. But like when she was born, I remember being like, I mean, our newborn photographer took amazing photos, but all my photos, like even like I use like Snapchat filters, you know, and stuff. It's funny when they're on kids. And I did one of those like what you look like if you're the opposite gender. and it made her look like she got like a mustache and she was dark. They thought she was a man. It was just like, it was not, I couldn't post it.
I couldn't post it. I was too ashamed. I couldn't post that shit.
But now she's great. Now she's great. They grow into it.
They do.
Don't lose hope if you have an ugly baby.
Don't do it. My kids are now absolutely gorgeous. I don't say that because I'm biased, because I started off thinking they're ugly. So that means I'm not biased. There is hope. They turn out gorgeous kids. I want that back. Not the ugly baby part, but like them being young and fun. That's something I want back. Now they hate me. Probably because I'm an asshole and I call them ugly. But they just like,
you're just mean.
I am mean, but they're mean too. I love it. They're great. And like but they're always busy doing off their own thing. Like I never see Kara. They're always in their dungeon in the basement. Brandon's off streaming somewhere. Danica's playing with cats and Constantine's alone drawing. They're like, their mom's nothing. They will come back, right? I always hear that. They're always like, oh, they'll need you when they're older. So maybe.
I don't know.
I think so. I think
gone
it's
for good. Like,
I think it's like the teen years and they're trying to find themselves and find independence like away from their parents. And then once they find themselves, then they come back, as in they just want the relationship with their parent. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's why they distance. And I mean, that's what I'm hoping, because Ernest is doing the same thing.
One day. I hope so. Come back.
I mean, Lyric's gonna take a little longer. She's like super clingy, but like like I feel like everything's like kind of 2 years. Like I feel like she'll start hating us when she's 16, you know, versus like Ernest right now when he's like 12.
Oh, like Kara took a while. Kara, she doesn't hate me. Like none of my kids, well, they did, but like Kara and Brandon don't hate me. Those are my ASD kids. They don't hate me. They just want nothing to do with me. My two youngest are always fucking yelling at me. Like, I don't make them the right dinner, or I don't do their laundry the right way. I don't, let's hear you fucking pricks. I should have, what is that? Post-abortion. That's what I should have done.
I don't, just let them know that next time I'll adortion them.
Yeah, not to me. You pick somebody else. That's
hey, adortions are non-specific. We're just trying to save the fetus here, okay?
Right? You can go grow somewhere else. Like, well, I'm done with
surrogacy. Some couples are infertile, so they need a little help. So we'll just adortion them right up in there, and then they can take them away.
Do we tell them how horrible little assholes they are first, or is that a
surprise? No? Parents find that out on their own. Okay. We don't want to ruin their parental experience.
That's right. Just don't want to ruin it for you. Have fun with that. Two teenage hormonal fucking hormonals. That's what they are.
That's all. It's like trying hormone. Like toddlers to hormones. Yeah. It's like that. You have a grace period in the middle. And then for like, it doesn't last very long. It's like a cute, like from the ages of like 5 to like 9, those are my favorite ages. It's such a fun age. And then like 10, they start to get stinky and like talk back. And then, 12 and up, they're fucking assholes who need to move out, but come back.
I don't know. I don't like kids past age 2. Like, that's it. Like, after 2, I'm like, I'm done with you. I don't like you anymore.
I don't like the earlier ages. Like, because they're no fun. They just cry the whole time. But, like, the older ones, like, you get to do things like make forts, and they help you make forts, and they appreciate the forts. You can have candy for dinner, and they appreciate it. The younger years, they don't care. Unappreciative pricks.
I liked ages like 4 to like 7. Those are like my favorite with Ernest. It was before he got sick, or before we really knew, before he like his symptoms started causing him to get sick. But it was like he was a very independent kid. Like you could give him an instruction, and he would like just follow it. So it was very like because it was just me and him for a while, and I was in university. So like our fridge had like one area that was just his stuff, and he could just help himself. drinks and food and yogurt tubes, where he could just help. He's 4 years old and he'd just go in the fridge and help himself to a snack. Didn't have to bother me because half the time I was writing an essay or something. And though, like, I loved being able to like take him to a restaurant or taking him, versus I breastfed both my kids for like 16 months. So I hated those 16 months. I mean, I like all the bonding, everything. I miss breastfeeding. I'm not going to lie about that. But also, I was very limited on what I could do. And I had to plan ahead. And I had, and the kids were really attached to me. And I also co-slept for the first like 13 months. And I'm like, it was all like a great bonding experience. I wouldn't enjoy doing it all the time. In moderation. But that's always my thing. Like, people will be like, oh, you breastfeed for too long or you co-slept for too long. They'll be in bed with you forever. None of my kids crawl into my bed. None of my kids suck on my titty. Like, I feel like eventually there's an age where the kid doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And then it just stops happening,
Yeah.
Like I don't see you see like the random weird case, but very rarely are like 25-year-old men still sleeping in their mom's bed. It's not
American
a common
Psycho.
occurrence. Like, yeah, that's exactly it. Eventually, the normal person wants to not do that. So
Yeah. If you're on a dating thing and your partner is still trying to suckle on their mom's teats, they're a murderer. That's a warning sign.
be nice to his mom. He shouldn't, need
Does
his
that matter?
mom to like do everything. That's kind of the.
It's gross.
Do we have anything else that we?
No, I'm
missed?
ready for bed.
I'm so drunk. I need sleep. That's it.
I'm done.
I miss bed.
Yeah, I'm in my bed right now. I'm waiting for this to go to bed.
She's like, I'm so sick of this podcast, guys. I'm fucking in bed recording. I am ready to go to sleep as soon as we shut this off. I am
done. As soon as I close this,
know things I don't miss? This podcast.
That's right.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. You know what
I
love
barely
about
talk
this
on it
podcast?
anyway. Whatever.
Are
You
you
never have to
kidding?
wear pants. That's
You
what I love.
talked. Okay, the last couple episodes, you're in a lot.
I
Did
know.
you
You're
not
in
hear
the
the
most.
bonus episode on our Patreon, available at the $5 level, all bonus content?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you and Sonia had a whole 40-minute bit that I cut down
Was
to
it 40
2
minutes?
Yeah, you guys talked for a while. And I was like, I heard that I left, and then there was still like a lot of the. I was like, oh, okay, and so I just listened through, tried to grab a few, funny bits. Yeah. There's still more of that conversation that I might add to future bits for our $5 up patrons. Don't forget to follow us on all social medias: TikTok, Insta, Facebook, Twitter. Search Opinionated Lushes or Opinionated_Lushes on Instagram. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok so that we can go live. So try to do that for us.
Please and thank you.
I'll wear revealing tops and make videos there. Like that. That'll be my
Start
contribution.
it.
I will.
Can you show your nipple on TikTok?
No.
Oh,
No.
well then don't show your nipples.
I
Just
didn't
show-
say I was going to show my nipples. You just offered that up.
I
I'm
did.
not-
Listen, you guys got the boobs. I'm offering them to everybody.
I got burnt. Okay, this is for YouTube exclusive. You want to see my burn? Better go on our YouTube.
Look at it.
It's like a heart.
it's like a tattoo.
Oh my god, I want a tattoo across here, but I don't know if Chris will go for it, so I might just do it. We'll see.
I don't think Chris will go first. So I might just do it. Like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Like, he'll do it anyway.
Okay, so I guess that's it. Thank you so much. This is our 13th episode, so if you get bad luck after this, it's not our fault.
Or good luck. It could be a good luck thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you listen to this episode all the way
Luck can go
through,
both
you
ways.
just earned some good luck. Why?
Yeah.
Because we
Now
said
pass
so.
it on to 7 friends.
That's it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, chain letter it.
Did you say you get French fries? I don't
No,
like
I
French fries. Oh.
She's saying chain letter this. So send this
Yeah.
off to 7
Send-
friends.
Yeah, and then you get good luck for 7 years.
Okay. With fries.
Yeah.
'Cause now I want fries. I'm going to have to go get fries now, guys.
Okay, we're gonna go order some fries.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.